Hey everybody, it's Ray, and today's video is a what's on your iPhone video. So these are for my iPhone, not on my iPad. A whole bunch of people have actually been asking me throughout the last couple of years, I'm sorry you guys, what kind of apps I use, and so I finally got around to making this video, and these are the ones that made the cut. Let me just zoom in here and show you guys what is on my first page. So on my first page I have Spotify because that's an app that's great for music discovery, and I like it a lot when I want to listen to something that's not on my music in my music app. I do still use local storage, so I have a 128 gigabyte iPhone 6 mainly because I take a lot of pictures and I like storing my full collection of music. I use Yelp to check out local restaurants when I'm out and about, and check out for bars. Safari I don't really use too much, but you know, it's there just in case Chrome is being kind of super slow. I use Chrome mostly because I can sync my tabs and windows and bookmarks across all my devices, my iPad, my Android devices, and my laptop computers all at once, and I can quickly reopen my tabs, and I just think that it's just better. I'm waiting for it to be a little more faster, but it's been pretty good. AdSense to check how much money I'm pulling in from my websites. Social is a whole bunch of chatting apps, so you'll see that I have LinkedIn Jobs. Yeah, I don't really use those too much. Skype, FaceTime, Hangouts. Don't really use Hangouts too much. WhatsApp, yeah, I still use AIM to talk to a whole bunch of people, and Keiko Talk to talk to my friends in Korea. And I've got a Notes app, Calendar. Recompense is a great app for splitting the bill and calculating tip. It's really simple and minimal. I've got 1Password to manage all my passwords for my accounts, reminders, photos, weather, Messenger, Facebook Messenger. I actually use that a lot, so I promoted it out of the social folder because I use it more now. Clock to set my alarms and check what time it is when I'm traveling. Google Maps because it's better than Apple Maps. Settings, of course. Twitter, Facebook, self-explanatory. Camera app. Utilities app I've got. Voice memos. Next stop, a subway map and a way to check if there's any track work being done. Subway changes. App Store. T-Mobile account app to check how much data I'm using. Percentage calculator for when I am shopping and I'm too lazy to calculate in my head. Around Me is a great app for checking places that are around you. So whenever I go and travel and I'm in a place that I'm not familiar with, I'll open that up and see if I can find any cool spots, like you know, pubs or any kind of restaurants or anything like that. If you open it, you can actually find some cool stuff. Numerical is a great calculator replacement. I love it because it doesn't even have an equal sign, so equal sign button, so you actually calculate things faster. Dictionary and a speed test for checking how fast my internet is if the internet is acting kind of slow. Messages app, I actually don't really use that as much because I've now used a lot of Line and the combination of these other apps. Instagram, because man, I take a lot of pictures and I like the social platform of it. Chrome, I already explained. Phone is still there. Yep, I still make phone calls. Feedly is RSS to check my news, and Gmail because it's just so much better than the Mail app, and it supports push notifications, which Mail app does not for Gmail. Second page. This is mostly a work app page, so I've got Slick Deals because I like checking for deals. Shopping app folder, a whole bunch of stuff like eBay, Fandango, Amazon, Apple Store, Newegg, Target. Those are ones I use the most. Business apps, nothing really special there. I've got like UPS, FedEx, you know, expense sense to check my scan my receipts in and all that stuff, and bills. I've got regular banking stuff, and you know, my electric bill app and my internet bill. Oh, I hate Time Warner Cable so much. Contacts, don't even use that much, so that's on the second page. I've got a media app, and here is a PlayStation app for connecting to my PS4, a remote app for when I can't find my remote my Apple TV remote. Believe it or not, I lose that a lot in my sofa and around my house. Shazam to find out what kind of music is playing somewhere, and if I don't know the name of the song, that's what I use. YouTube, of course. Viki, because I watch a bunch of Asian dramas. Yeah, don't judge me. Pro Player to watch local videos that I stash onto or store onto the phone. I've got a games folder, and still hanging on to this Flappy Bird folder. Flappy Bird app. Tiny Wings is a favorite. Jetpack Joyride is great. Asphalt Overdrive is a cool one. Asphalt 8 is still one of my favorites for gaming. Two Dots is there, and Letterpress. I actually don't really play these apps much, but PVZ2 is still great. A whole bunch of apps like Snapseed, Drive, Docs, Analytics, and Dropbox for work. Uber, because you always need a car. Writing Aid is a great app for when you can't figure out a word and you can just type in a description. It'll usually try to figure out what your word is. Rudy is a way to track your location. So if you want to see how far you've gone or what path you've taken, that's a great way to check it. Sakus is an awesome little app for checking what's inside everyone else's bags. So you can check in to strangers' bags and see what kind of stuff they carry and maybe ask them where they got their stuff. Great way to discover products. Storehouse is a cool social app that I've been using for visual storytelling. You can combine videos and photos into a quick little scrolling stream. Weather Dial is another quick, simple video app. Weather app for just finding exactly what it is. It tells you it's partly cloudy and 30 degrees. No BS. WordPress, pretty self-explanatory for blogging. Fuse is an app for managing a whole bunch of social media accounts. Simmer is a great way to discover video recipes. Duet is a cool app for that turns your iOS devices basically into a second screen. So like a secondary monitor, and you have to plug it in through your Lightning or 30-pin cable. So it turns your iPad or your iOS device into a secondary screen, which is cool if you're working like in a coffee shop and just need a tiny little secondary screen. My third page is almost exclusively, well, I should say exclusively, all photography and video editing apps or anything that helps with those two. So you'll find ViscoCam and some more obscure stuff like Camu, Tada, Nightcam, Twister, Movie Pro, Filmic Pro, Replay, Photo, Typic, Snap Pen, Cropic, PicJoiner, PicPlay, Post, Analog Film, which is a great app that I've been using a lot to edit my photos. Hyperlapse to take those awesome videos. It's also a great app to stabilize video if you decide not to slow it down or speed up. Reverser Cam, Few, Rode Mic or Rode Record is a great app for recording video sound for your videos. Camera Plus, iMovie, Manually, Slow Fast, and inside of this photography app, we've got some more obscure stuff like Manga Camera, Cambush that turns your phone into a security camera, Photoful, Play Memories to connect to Sony cameras, iFi, and Photos Pro. You guys can go check those out on your own. I'm not going to explain all of them. My fourth page is a mix of apps that I just couldn't really categorize. Clips is a great vertical video editor. I like to use it sometimes when I am not feeling like using iMovie. Mix is another photo editing app. Yeah, it didn't fit on the other page, so I had to put it over here. These two folders I never ever touch because it's just like, look at them. They're labeled Apple Crap and Apple Work. So Apple Work, these are apps I don't use, and I just can't even get rid of them. Actually, oh yeah, I guess you could get rid of them. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'll delete those later. Apple Crap is full of the apps that are pre-installed that you can't delete. Other than Find My iPhone. These are apps that are pre-installed, and they just get more and more with every iOS update. Look at this. The newest update brought iHealth, the podcast, tips, and I don't even use these apps. Like, Apple should let us delete them. Like, I don't need a stocks app, and I don't need podcasts. I don't need a tips app, and I don't need a compass, and I don't need videos. I don't need iBooks, you know? Or I don't even use the health app. What else do I have here? Free flight to control parrot drones. What else? Product Hunt is a cool way to discover new apps. BuzzFeed, Drink, Yumly, and some games that I've been addicted to. I really like Time Hop because this is not a game, but you can kind of, it lets you look back in time. So here's what I tweeted a year ago, and here's what I took pictures of and shared to Facebook, you know, 2 years ago, and it just goes from there, which is great to see what you were doing a couple of years ago. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't use all these apps all the time, but you know, I've narrowed it and whittled it down to the apps I do use the most. I really should clear through some of these apps and delete the ones I don't use as much, like Replay, and I actually don't use Photo that much. And I should pare it all down to my essentials. That way I get as much storage on my phone as possible, but I have a 128 gigabyte iPhone 6 right now, and storage is not really a problem. So anyway, that's a quick rundown of my apps that are on my iPhone. I know this video is super long. We're a little over 12 minutes right now, but hope that gives you a sense of what apps I use. Let me know in the comment section down below what apps you use, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out my new website called Dapper Guide. It is a lifestyle website focused on style, tech, art and design, culture, and reviews. We try to highlight the best products that we come across, and yeah, you can visit that website by hitting the annotation right here, and I'll also leave a link in the description bar below.